What's up guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be applying a full face of only concealer. This is going to be a challenge, I'm not gonna lie. Now I got this idea from Manny here on YouTube. I haven't actually watched this video, but I saw it in my subscription feed. I was like, oh my god, this is such a good video idea. So yeah, full credits to him. I'll link his video down below. And also I'm really excited because this video is actually in collaboration with NIVEA. You guys know I love NIVEA. I've honestly used NIVEA for like all my life, like since I was a kid. So I'm super excited for this collaboration. And I mean, after ruining my whole face with concealer today, we're definitely gonna be needing that NIVEA skincare. I honestly have no idea how this video is gonna go, so please have your fingers crossed for me and also give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy. But without further ado, let's get on into the video. Okay, so here I have my whole array of different colors of concealer ready for this look. Of course, I'll have all of the products that I use in this video down in the description so you guys can check those out. So the first thing I'm gonna be using is this concealer right here. It's kind of like a liquidy formula, so it's gonna act as my foundation. I feel like using concealer as foundation isn't actually that weird. Like when I was younger, I would actually use concealer like all over my face instead of foundation for years. I actually probably picked up my first foundation when I was like 17 years old, which is kind of weird when you think about it. But I just feel like concealer worked way better for me than foundation. So that is my foundation on. I'm now just gonna blend everything out with a beauty blender. This honestly isn't looking that much different to when I actually apply foundation, so far so good. Next up, we're gonna actually use a concealer for the right purpose and we're gonna move on to actual concealing. So I'm just gonna apply that under my eyes and kind of highlight with it a little bit as well. I am so gutted they don't make like shimmery highlighters because I am so gonna be missing out on the glow today. Okay, so I'm just blending out the concealer with a slightly smaller beauty blender. I think concealer and highlighter are like my favorite part of makeup because they just literally transform your face so much. And if you're anything like me, I have the worst like under eye circles. So concealer is definitely my product. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to contouring. I'm actually a little bit nervous for this because I have never contoured with a concealer. Now this is quite a lot darker than my skin tone and I feel like it's gonna be a little bit too dark, but we're just gonna see. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the usual cheekbones, temples, and nose. This is actually such a nice concealer color, like it's not even orange or anything. And then I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and attempt to blend this in. Oh my goodness. Right, I gotta act quick. I don't want it to set on my face. That's blended out really good actually. I am pleased with that. I might actually consider using concealer like to actually use as contour because it's blending in like a dream. I feel like my nose contour is going a little bit cray-cray though. So that's my contour finished. I am actually really pleased as to how this turned out. It's all blended super well. I have no issues at all so far. Now moving on to blusher, when I was planning out this video, I was like, what the heck am I gonna use for like colors on my face? Because I mean, obviously concealers are on a spectrum from like light to dark brown essentially. So color was definitely the problem here. However, a thought did hit me like a bang. And I thought to myself, oh my god, what about like color correctors? So I picked up this orangey color correcting concealer, which I'm gonna be using kind of all over. Like I'm gonna be using it as blush, lipstick, maybe even through the crease if I can like make it happen. So I'm just gonna dab a little bit of that on. It's like a really nice orange color. And I'm just gonna blend that in with my beauty blender. Uh-oh, I put on a little bit too much. I might have to diffuse this with like the concealer. This is really difficult. I'm getting all kinds of creases under my eyes because I can't set it because I can't use powder. Whoa. I am so tangoed right now. I literally look like I've got two oranges on my cheeks. Right, we gotta get this under control, guys. I'm gonna pop over a little bit more of the foundation concealer that we used previously. Oh, it just looks so orange. I feel like I've messed up now. Okay, so far I feel like it's been quite easy peasy. I mean, we've got a little bit of a situation on the cheeks going on, but we handled it, we took care of it. So I'm now gonna move on to my brows now. Now, this is gonna be the hardest part, I can tell you now. So for the brows, I've got literally the darkest shade of concealer I could find at the drugstore, and I really hope it's gonna make my brows look semi-decent at least. So this is how dark it is. I feel like it should match my brows pretty well. So I'm just gonna apply this with a very thin angled brush. You know, it's actually not looking that bad. Like, it's not too warm toned. I was kind of worried that it would be really warm toned. It's definitely got like a reddy sort of undertone to it, but it's not that bad. I'm gonna try and like replicate the strokes, but I can already tell I'm gonna have like the boldest, thickest brows by the end of this video. Okay, so the brow is definitely a lot darker than I usually go for, but we're just gonna roll with it. There is literally so much pressure to get this right that I'm like barely even breathing doing this brow right now. Okay, the brows are on. They're looking kind of dark, so I'm just gonna try and like brush the front of the brows out a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna do that much. Now the next part is probably the hardest part of this video, and that is the eye makeup. So I'm basically gonna take a bit of all of these concealers and just make a little concoction on the back of my hand and just try and come up with like eyeshadow shades. So first up, I'm gonna take my foundation sort of shade and also the orangey like color correcting shade, and I'm just gonna mix them together on the back of my hand to try and create like a transition color, I guess. Right, so that's my little concoction right there. Yes, girl, look at that. That is a nice color. Once again, Picasso, you better watch out. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and apply this through the crease. Oh my God, it's actually working. Look at this. This is so easy to blend. I mean, it is concealers. That actually looks really good. What do you guys think? I am actually shook at how good this is turning out. Okay, so I'm now just gonna take this medium brown concealer and just kind of pop that on the back of my hand as well. And I'm gonna be using this to kind of darken up the orange shade and kind of mix it to be more of like a smoky effect to add a little bit more depth into the eye. Okay, so I'm gonna apply the darker brown shade just on the outer corner of the eye. This eye look is honestly the wettest eye look I have ever created, because obviously I can't really set it right now. Okay, so the eyes are somewhat there. Now, I mean, I kind of messed it up a little bit like right here. It's not like a crisp edge or anything, just because I was trying to use my fingers to like blend in and stuff. So I feel like I'm gonna have to neaten this up a little bit. So this is where my NIVEA wipes come in handy. I'm just gonna take one of these and kind of sharpen up the shape of the eye look just a little bit. Oh, these smell so good. If you guys haven't tried these yet, you need to. They are so good for like eyes because they're super gentle. I'm just gonna take it on my finger and literally just carve it out like that. Do you see how much difference that's made? Now that's what I'm talking about. You can never tell this is done with concealer, could you? So now I'm gonna return back to the darkest shade of concealer that I could find, and I'm just gonna try and use this as like a eyeliner sort of thing. It's gonna be a very diffused and subtle eyeliner, but I still wanted to like add a little bit of something to this. So I'm just gonna use a little like angled brush and just pick up some of the product. This is where I mess up, guys, honestly. Oh my God, this is so difficult because this concealer is so watery. Oh my God, this is not going to plan. I mean, I guess it's not that bad, but it just wouldn't be my choice of wig. Let's try and attempt the other eye. This is so not gonna match. I just messed up, but the good thing about concealer is that you can just literally wipe it away, unlike eyeliner. Oh my God, so my eyeliner is now finished. Does it look okay? I have no idea. I feel like as soon as I blink, it's just gonna copy and paste the eyeliner on my eyelid. It was definitely hard to work with because it was just so watery and just not as opaque as eyeliner. But I have to say, at the end of the day, the wing doesn't look that bad. I'm actually not gonna apply any mascara or lashes just because I feel like it's cheating, so I'm gonna leave it how it is and I'm gonna move on to some lips. Now, I'm gonna be using the trusty orange shade for the lip once again. So I'm actually just gonna take this medium brown shade first to kind of like overline my lips a little bit. Okay, I am kind of shook. Like, this concealer actually works really well as lip liner. It just kind of feels like I'm applying liquid lipstick. So that's the lip liner done. I'm now just gonna take the orange color and just pop that in the center of my lid to kind of create like a slight ombre effect. This is actually a really pretty color for the lip as well. Okay, so this is the look complete. I actually feel like I've done a pretty good job. I feel like this proves that if you could only carry around concealers, you could actually do a full face of makeup, which is actually insane when you think about it. It's a very matte look. I am definitely missing the highlighter, but it's not bad. But let me know what you guys think. So although I feel like this was actually quite a successful video, my face does feel really dry just because I've got so much product and it's all concealer, and concealer tends to be quite drying for me personally. So I am gonna remove this, which is the best part of any makeup day. And for this, I'm gonna be using the NIVEA Micellar Skin Breathe Micellar Water. This has no residue and it's perfect for sensitive skin like mine. So if you guys haven't tried it, you totally should, because I honestly use this every single day. So I'm just gonna dig into my face and just remove like all this oranginess. Look at that. Oh my god. There is literally nothing better than taking off all your makeup after a long day. I've been filming for most of today, so I'm like so happy I get to take all this makeup off. And lastly, to take my eye makeup off, I'm just gonna take this one right here. This is the NIVEA Double Effect Makeup Remover. This one's really good for removing waterproof makeup, so you're just meant to like shake it like this, which is really fun. And then I'm just gonna apply this to the cotton bud and remove my eye makeup. Oh yeah, look at that. That's like taking it off in like one swipe. So now that I am makeup free, I'm gonna take this cream right here. This is the Regenerating Night Cream. It is nighttime now as I'm filming this, so this is perfect. I love applying quite a thick layer of this overnight, and it just literally moisturizes my skin so much as I'm sleeping. And then when I apply makeup the next day, I feel like my foundation just glides on so much smoother. And lastly, we cannot forget about the lips, because honestly my lips get so dry, especially at this time of year. So I've got the Original Care Lip Balm by NIVEA, and I'm just going to apply this all over my lips. You don't want no chapped lips, girlfriend. So that is my makeup off and my night skincare routine complete. Honestly, I had so much fun filming this video. Definitely let me know what you guys thought of the makeup look that I achieved with literally just concealers. It was actually quite challenging, but I think I did okay. I think I actually did okay. But anyways, that is all for my video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye! Mwah.